Hi everyone, Angel Heart here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Game Theory. Leave PewDiePie alone. All I heard, I clicked on this video for 10 seconds and I think to myself, I should do a react on this. And I'm a big fan of Game Theory and PewDiePie. I don't know, but this is going to be quite interesting. He looks like put on his wife's mascara or something. So, and let's start this video.
How dare you make fun of PewDiePie? He played Happy Wheels for you guys. He played Amnesia for you guys. And all you vlogs, all you care about is him making you money and getting you clicks. Leave PewDiePie alone. Leave him alone.
Good fanboying or what?
So hot here.
What just happened? Okay, let's just listen to this epic intro and try and forget about it. I'm really into retro gaming, so don't.
Hello,
Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
Show that recognizes the irony of an episode titled Leave PewDiePie Alone. But here's the thing, this episode isn't just about PewDiePie. He's probably breathing a sigh of relief for that one. I'm sorry if it seems like I harass you all the time, Felix, but really, you're just a symbolic figurehead for greater industry trends. Well, that, and you have a winning smile. No, the issue we're addressing today is the dangerous game of media bias. A few months ago, I did an episode called Gamers, You're Getting Played, which documented a trend throughout history of game developers purposely making their games controversial for marketing value. They knew that fans would rise up to defend gaming's right to exist or argue about a game's merits, and in the process, the publishers were able to score cheap and effective marketing at our expense. We were used as puppets, pawns. But that episode only covered half the story, because there's another group here with tremendous power to affect public opinion in these situations.
YouTubers.
The media. And they're often in the middle of the action, stoking the flame wars. Now, while you may think it's just an attempt to get those sweet, sweet page views, you're right. But again, that's only half the story. The other half is kind of shocking. Take, for instance, 3 recent videos from the Jimmy Kimmel Show and YouTube channel, where, inspired by the release of the YouTube gaming app, he openly insults people who enjoy watching other people play games, calling us a bunch of 12-year-olds and basement dwellers. Even God himself weighs in, calling us a race of idiots. Roll the clips.
It's called the We should all be very ashamed of ourselves for failing his parents' channel.
I'm fighting with a group made up mostly of 12-year-old boys.
I've created a race of idiots.
The YouTube Gaming Suite. Watch it, dummies!
Oh my
After sparking controversy with his first video, which you can imagine came with the requisite angry defensive comments, worst, meanest replies to the video, simply adding fuel to the fire. Now seriously, does Jimmy really care about gaming or offending gamers? No, of course not. At 3 videos of virtually the same thing, it's obvious that the producers realized that they had struck gold, and the view numbers don't lie, with the videos being some of the most viewed on the channel in recent history. I mean, they're not Jimmy Fallon numbers or anything, but you know, not bad for Jimmy Kimmel. But the Kimmel situation is just the most recent example of the growing trend, where traditional media outlets outright.
So what's this all about PewDiePie?
And talent simply for clicks. Are you guys aware of the TV channel E? If you do, it's probably because you watched The Soup.
No.
Are legitimately the best. If you don't, you're at least familiar with their work, because E is the channel responsible for the Kardashians becoming a household name, and also news reporting like this.
Plus, Sibley is showing us how pregnancy is giving Kim KW her best duck face ever.
Anyway, their online review of the Teen Choice Awards, 18 moments from the 2015 Teen Choice Awards that made us feel super old, sparked all sorts of hatred with comments like, number 8, who is this? Number 9, we've never seen this person in our lives. And number 10, is this guy her Uber driver? But worst of all was number 6, where Feuds, Joey Graceffa, and others are just written off with a line. Are those even real people? Now, if you're asking yourself what the big deal is here, replace those names with
Felix
faces
is
of traditional
PewDiePie, I'm
movie
sure.
stars like Jennifer Lawrence or Robert Pattinson. Would that level of ignorance, lack of research, and outright dismissal ever fly if it was them in those pictures? Of course not. And that's even with Robert being the butt end of all sparkly vampire jokes. Now, whether this article was meant to be inflammatory or was just a dumb move, it incited a lot of hate, got a lot of press, and prompted copycats. Like a recent New York Post article entitled "These Idiots Are Making a Fortune Producing the Dumbest Stuff on the Internet," which then goes to tear apart the videos of Tyler Oakley, Grace Helbig, and Hannah Hartz. Clickbaiting 101.
Just
Hey, these people are
wow.
popular. Let's bash them and then get all
Matt.
the views as the fans
Oh my
come in to
God.
defend them. So many views. It's a weird catch-22. When these dismissive articles or videos happen, we want to defend our favorite personalities or reach out and educate these writers and celebrities about the stuff we really care about. We want to share our enthusiasm for these things, help other people understand, or if not, chide them for being judgmental or lazy. Show them that this sort of treatment is not okay. And yet, in doing so, we deliver the clicks they're hungry for. We've rewarded them for being ignorant, for not doing their research,
By the way,
for
this is a new
offending us
episode,
and
so,
disrespecting someone we care about. But with this YouTube situation, there seems to be something else at work here. Look at this. It's a chart of Nielsen data tracking the number of hours per week 18 to 24-year-olds watch TV. Each year, it's been declining by about 2 hours, and the rate of drop-off has been picking up. One day during the Super Amazing End Card Tournament, I asked how many of you never turn on a TV, and a whopping 55% of you said that you didn't. That is huge. Now, I'm no finance guy, but looking at the stocks of traditional media companies,
I still
like
watch
Warner
TV,
is
but
down,
I'm not, like,
Viacom is down,
YouTube
21st
is my
Century Fox
TV.
is down, Comcast is down. Even the unshakable Disney and ESPN are feeling the threat of people cutting the cable cord. So they have reason to be scared, but they're not going down without a fight. And folks, Kimmel videos or New York Post article aren't just plays to get clicks. It seems like they may also be attempts to discredit a new generation of entertainers that threaten to make the old guard obsolete.
Yeah, but the thing
by
is, like,
belittling
younger
them or
kids
trashing
can't
them.
really,
Take another
like,
look back at those
TV.
earlier examples. He's
It's-
writer poo-pooing the outfits of digital stars when someone like Miley Cyrus or Lil Kim gets an "aw, musicians be cray-cray" pass. Then going on to question the names of prominent digital celebrities without even bothering to Google their names.
Yeah, I
Or a
know
late
some
night
of
host
these.
in his show
I know
openly
some of
inviting a
these.
comment war with YouTube's biggest subset, expecting the audience to laugh along blindly at all the mean-spirited comments from the stupid gamers. But the bias even exists in subtler ways, hidden in articles that should be about celebrating the stars. Look at the cover of July's Variety magazine.
I like
where the
you just
top
put in
story is listing off the
PewDiePie. Is that,
top
like,
digital
just so it can get views or
influencers,
something?
Rosanna Pansino, Michael Stevens, Dude Perfect,
Shout-outs!
Joey Graceffa, and of course, PewDiePie. And look, you have Felix on the cover, but he's X'd out in spray paint with a
Oh.
finger on his finger,
What?
promoting his #1 status. It's a weird image. You could write this off as just an artistic choice, some eccentric photographer doing something goofy for a magazine cover, except look at every other one of Variety's covers. Artistically shot faces, plain, simple, beautiful. And then you have Felix, crossed out, dismissed. Think I'm reading too much into this? Well, let me present you with some more evidence and get you to think again. The first time Feuds was mentioned in Variety, same magazine, was back in September
Okay, maybe this
2013.
does have
They
something
called
to do
him,
with it.
quote, a gibberish, spouting clown that was bringing Western civilization to a screeching halt. In the article, they call him, and by extension all growing digital stars, dolts, saying that his success and YouTube's success in general threatens to bring about an increasing supply of dumbed-down content. And this article wasn't written by some freelance writer. Oh no. It was written by Variety's then and still co-editor-in-chief Andrew Wallenstein.
Oh my God.
Wallenstein? I don't know. I didn't have time to look up your name.
I don't know as well.
See, it's a
Your
principle.
name,
That is
bam.
having to approve the articles that go into the magazine, and especially the cover photo. So as long as the dolt can sell me magazines, it's okay for me to put him on the cover. But don't worry, I'm still gonna make sure that he's shot in an entirely different way from every other celebrity who's ever appeared in this magazine. Let's see you X out Johnny Depp or George Clooney and see if they like it. Need more evidence? Let's go back to the Teen Choice Awards, where Felix was nominated for Best Male Web Star. And then this happened.
Felix, something. You know what? Be here if you want to hear the rest of your name.
After receiving a lot of heat on social media, Bella Thorne, the presenter and actress from the TV show Scream, went to Twitter to say the moment was scripted. Although I can't say for certain whether it was written that way or not, it's yet another example of the gross disrespect digital media personalities are getting. If it was scripted, then it was an award show blatantly mocking the name of one of its nominees. If it was Bella herself, then it was a traditional media actress disrespecting a fellow celebrity. Think about if the situation was reversed. If Kim Kardashian who's in, or Arnold Schwarzenegger had something like this happen to them. Think they would just take the joke? Heads would roll and apologies would be issued. But traditional media has made it clear that people like Feuds aren't worth the time learning their names or reading them correctly. Oh, but you can bet that they're certainly hoping you're in the audience tweeting about your award so that they get your views. And here's probably the worst thing. From my social media trolling, Felix has yet to receive a public apology from anyone. I mean, even John Travolta apologized to Adele Dazeem, but Feuds? Nope. In their eyes, a digital star who just plays games isn't worth it. No matter how many people love his work or no matter how many millions of dollars he's made. Why does this matter? Well, let's talk about sharks. In the summer of 2000,
I'm sure he doesn't really care, I'm sure.
Rocked by the September 11th attacks, the news media caught fire over shark attacks. It started on July 6th when an 8-year-old boy in Mississippi got bitten by a bull shark. Soon after, another attack happened in the Bahamas, and a week later, a third event occurred. And that was the tipping point. Shark watches were now round the clock on all the news channels. Reporters were following pods of sharks from helicopters. Pods? Are they pods of sharks? Schools? Let me look this up. A shiver of sharks. Wow, never would have guessed that one. Shivers of sharks were causing shivers across the country. Ooh, that was bad. Never before had people cared so much about cartilaginous fish outside of the Discovery Channel.
Where's my week?
Magazine called it on their cover story. It was the summer of the shark. It was the second coming of Jaws. Vacations were being canceled. Beaches were losing Speedo-wearing old people. And yet, for all the media hype, the actual number of shark attacks was down from the year before. From 89 to 75,
maybe they were just doing it to get attention.
Fatalities to 4. It was actually a completely average year. And when it came to deaths from shark attacks, it was the second lowest number we would see in the entirety of the 2000s. Here's a fun fact. In 1996, 43,000 Americans were injured from toilets. How? I can only imagine aggressive flushing. But sharks, they were injured 13.
That
you didn't see the old
what the hell?
Throne making the cover of Time magazine. Summer of the shark, winter of the commode. But everyone thought that the shark issue was an epidemic. The point here is this. What the media chooses to focus on oftentimes becomes the facts, regardless of what the actual facts are. You know, this whole YouTube situation reminds me of a man named Howard Dean. If you were alive back in 2004, you probably know Dean for one thing. The Dean scream. So, I hear you asking, nothing remarkable here, right? Well, Howard Dean was running a presidential campaign for the Democratic Party back then, and gave a particularly excited speech.
Guys, like I said, this is really bad quality because I'm live streaming this, so.
Unremarkable moment at the end of a rallying speech became something that the media latched onto. Suddenly, the Dean scream was the butt of jokes for weeks, from late-night talk shows to news reports. That moment, replayed over and over, turned Dean from a legitimate candidate for president into a recurring punchline until he just kind of faded away. The generally held belief is that this moment and the subsequent media coverage killed his bid for the White House. People no longer took him seriously. The same thing is happening right now with YouTube and YouTube communities like these. The way media is covering the success of PewDiePie and other digital stars, or the enormous growth of gamers on YouTube and Twitch, seems like just another example of this. Media making a joke out of something they just don't understand and want to go away. By discrediting it, Xing it out, playing ignorant like Kimmel videos or Variety articles, they're trying to ensure that the mainstream think of gaming and YouTube as niche. weird, stupid. They want the public to adopt their opinions, writing these things off prematurely without ever taking the time to learn about it themselves, just like the Summer of the Shark. And if they're successful in doing so, they stay relevant for just a bit longer. It's funny, the major complaint leveled at PewDiePie, Hannah Hart, Tyler Oakley, Grace Helbig, and YouTube in general is that we're dumbing down.
Does this mean that maybe YouTube's gonna go down?
That's coming from people who write uneducated articles about those exact names to shamelessly court controversy, to sell more magazines or get more views. To quote Lee's manager of social media, who responded not with an apology at offending any of the web celebs mentioned in their articles and posts, but rather with the statement, give us all the clicks. So I ask, who is really holding entertainment back? Now, not to be the guy who cites Gandhi, but I honestly think that this quote from him sums up the situation. First they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then fight you, and then you win. It seems like we're in that second phase now, but give it time. We have to be patient, not reacting in a knee-jerk manner or calling people names, because in doing so, you give them fodder for a fourth or fifth video, reading mean, nasty comments by the immature gamers.
Like, whoa, we need to do this again. Look at that.
Stay smart and always help to educate. And before you know it, young, old, doesn't matter. Everyone will be able to appreciate the simple joy of watching Cosmo speedrun Ocarina of Time in 18 minutes and 10 seconds.
18 minutes?
That's just a
Theory.
A theory only mildly tangential to gaming. Thanks for watching. Anyway, speaking of actual gaming, GT Live is back every weekday starting today at 4 o'clock.
Yay! I don't even know what that is, but yay!
Mega Theorist live stream that featured Razbowski, Dawko, Ryan and Ryan from 8-Bit Gaming, Smike, as well as Scott himself in the comments. The live stream that was so big it crashed YouTube, that'll be happening this Friday, 9/18.
Woo!
Pacific time. 4 o'clock seemed to be the best time for people, so I'm trying to make that a regular thing. Everyone will be back for that one, so make sure you put it on the calendar. Friday at 4 o'clock PST.
Okay,
or
thank
just subscribe and
you.
get notified about it automatically. Save yourself some hassle. The FNAF truth is out there, and no one, not even
The truth
Scott,
is
with
out
his
there.
telekinetic ability to crash live streams with his mind, will stop it. Not this time. Hopefully all of us will see all of you there. But if you want more game theory goodness right now,
Okay, I think
check
we
out
should
some of my
stop that there. That isn't really about the video. Okay, so that was a good video, very interesting. I wish Nintendo videos more, but don't tell anyone. I was going to react to that video, but I've already seen it. So, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you guys later, and stay awesome. Woo!